Have you noticed how every time Jewish blood is spilled, someone calls it resistance? Every bombing, every stabbing, every massacre wrapped in slogans about fighting occupation. But here's the thing. This didn't start in 1948. It didn't even start with Zionism. Jewish communities were slaughtered long before the State of Israel ever existed. Shalom, I'm Igal, your host, and this is Middle East in less than 5 minutes. Today, I want to take you back, way back, to show you what resistance looked like before there was an Israel to resist. Fez, 1912. Let's start in Fez, Morocco, April 17, 1912. The city erupts after the Sultan signs an agreement making Morocco a French protectorate. 5,000 armed soldiers revolt, attack the French garrison, and when the French fight back, the mob turns its fury to the Jews. They storm the Mellah, the Jewish quarter, breaking down the gates, while terrified families try to hold them shut. They loot homes, burn shops and synagogues, rape women and girls in streets. 51 Jews are murdered, 18 women, 10 children. 12,000 survivors flee into French compounds, cramped together in filth and sickness. This massacre became known as the Tritel. No Zionists were there, no Israel, no occupation, just Jews, murdered because they were Jews. Centuries before Zionism. And Fez wasn't the first. Let's go back further. In 625 CE, the Prophet Muhammad expels the Jewish tribe of Banu Nadir from Medina, accusing them of betrayal. 3 years later, his army marched on the Jews of Khaybar. The men were slaughtered, women and children enslaved. That was 1,300 years before the modern state of Israel. In 1656, every Jew in Isfahan was forced to convert to Islam because their Jewishness was impure. In 1830, mobs in Tabriz and Shiraz attacked and converted Jews at sword point. In 1834, in the city of Safed, Muslim Arabs looted the Jewish quarter and murdered families in what became known as the Safed plunder. In 1839, in the Persian city of Mashhad, Jews were massacred, synagogues burned, Torah scrolls torn to pieces, and the survivors forced to convert. The list keeps going. 1864, 500 Jews murdered in Marrakech and Fez. 1869, 18 killed in Tunis, Jewish homes and synagogues torched. 1875, 20 more slaughtered in Demnat. All before Herzl. All before the Balfour Declaration. All before the dream of Israel was even a movement. The myth of resistance. So when you hear people chanting resistance, ask yourself, resistance to what? To Zionism? It didn't exist. To Israeli occupation? There was none. What you are seeing, what you are hearing, is not resistance. It's the same old hatred, dressed in new slogans. It's the same ideologies that call Jews impure, unworthy, subhuman. The same ideologies that drove them out of Arab lands, stole their property, and burned their synagogues. It's not about occupation. It's about existence. About Jews daring to live, to rebuild, to return to the land they were exiled from, and to no longer live at the mercy of their hosts. So the next time someone waves a flag and shouts resistance, remember Fez, remember Khaybar, remember Safed and Mashhad. Remember that the pattern started long before Israel, and it always ended the same way, with Jewish blood on the ground. That's Middle East in less than 5 minutes. I'm Igal, your host. If this episode made you think, share it, because history doesn't lie, but people do. Until next time, Shalom.